Well, hello everybody. This is Susan. I hope everybody is doing great. First and foremost, I want to say I apologize for not doing a video last week. I do try to put a video out once a week, but last week, guys, I was totally out of it. I was so exhausted. I was totally drained, and I just made a conscious decision that I just needed a break. Mentally, physically, I needed a break. And we all are like that. We're people, we're humans, and we do need to assess where we are in life and do exactly what our bodies need. So, again, I am sorry, but I am back, and I hope that you all are having a wonderful day. I trust that your week was great. If it wasn't, just know that every day is a brand new day of hope, a brand new day of possibilities, and there is love in it. So just know that I am here giving you my love, giving you prosperity wishes. I wish you all the best, and I really want you to have a beautiful day today. I pray for a wonderful week that's coming up, and just hope that you are taking the time today to get into your garden, whether you're going to do something special, plant a plant, or just walk around, pick a fruit, or enjoy the beautiful blooms that you may have. Today is a nice breezy day. There's sun out, of course. I'm not doing anything spectacular at all today, but I just wanted to reach out to you guys. I couldn't allow another week to go by and not come on and join you guys to see how everybody's doing and let you know how I'm doing. You can tell I'm having a really good morning thus far. Um, a little insider, me and my husband, we went out for breakfast this morning, away from home, and it was just lovely to just sit and just have breakfast and just meditate and just have that time together. And it's so important, guys, that you do take the time out in your life and really assess what you need in order to rejuvenate yourself, in order to give yourself what you need to keep going. Yeah. So I encourage you, whether you can do it financially or not, I encourage you to do something special today. Do something that will lift up your spirits if you're feeling down. Reach out to someone that you know will make you laugh. Get in the company of those that just give you great joy and is of good influence and of good positive vibes, because sometimes we need that positive vibe because we go through so much. We all have different circumstances, and so I encourage you to just be lifted up, give God praise, just receive his blessings and all of his glory and all of the love and the joy and the happiness that this day has in it. I just want you to embrace it. I just want you to just love it all up. Just love it up. Yeah. So today I am actually loving it all up, and I'm giving you the love. And so I hope that this encourages you to keep pressing forward and keep doing what you do. Keep being that strong person, and never let anybody else discourage you. Never let anybody steal your joy, and just know that you are loved. Yes? I send my love to you, and I receive your love in the same way. So let's just share the love. All right, so let me turn you around. I'm sitting on my back porch, as some of you may identify background. I'm on my back porch with a little breeze blowing. It's beautiful sun outside, and I'm just going to walk around a little bit. There's nothing special at all that I am planning to bring to you guys today. I just wanted to reach out to you guys today and just know that I am fine. I know you guys probably missing my video last week. Just wanted to let you know what was going on and to just bring what I can. I know that there was quite a few orchid shoots, I call them orchid spikes. And I know that there were some flowers and stuff that were opening. There's a lot of stuff going on in the garden, guys, that doesn't look good because again, the video before was telling you that we really needed to water. We were going through quite a bit of drought. We've had 2 showers of rain since, which was nice, but they were like early morning hours, which is kind of weird, but grateful at the same time for it. And they lasted for like maybe 5 minutes. I don't recall one being longer, but my husband told me that he heard rain one morning too. I was out of it. It was, and when I say in the morning, I mean like between the hours of like 2 to 4, that kind of chiming. And so we're grateful. We're ever grateful for it because Lord knows we needed the rain. And the rain is, as many of you gardeners and plant lovers know, we can water as much as we want with our own watering system. But when that rain touches those plants, listen, that's like life just boost. You can just see the plant just go from oh to whoa. And I mean, it's amazing when you really look at the behavior of your plants and you see that what the rain does for them. Let me tell you, that's the best boost they can ever get. So, we have to be grateful, even if it's 5 minutes of showers. We have to be grateful, and I am grateful for that because it really does help. So let's just go outside before it gets extremely hot, which it is going to get extremely hot in a hot minute because it's now our time here is 10:21 in the morning. And so this normally like around 9:30, 10 o'clock here in the Cayman Islands, it gets really hot, like this like springtime going into summer. Woo, girl, guy, let me tell you. Sometimes if you don't have shade trees, you cannot be outside. It gets so hot and unbearable at times. So let me not keep chatting and let me not keep boring you, but let's go for a little walk in the garden and just look at some beauties and see what's going on. Okay, let me turn the camera around, guys. Okay, guys, so you see how bright it is? It is really bright. So we've got spikes all over. I mean, look at those. They are, all of these are the Chambertia type of orchids. We've got tons over here as well. You can see them. They're all over. All over. They're all on this side, guys. And yep, got to move that limb. See, we've got limbs we need to pull down. Oh, we got some spikes happening here, guys. I'm just pulling out some leaves. But we've got some spikes happening. If you can see, this is one right here. We've got some more right here. And if you recall, those of you that have been following me and watching my videos, this was one that we had repotted. And I have yet to decide what I want to do with in there, but I'm just happy with it. So I'm not fussed, to be honest. I'm just happy that it looks great displayed in the garden. But I'm excited now because we're going to get some more beauties. I mean, she's got spikes all over, guys. She, look at that. She is as happy as she can be. See, even down behind, no, that's not one. I thought it was one. But she's got it coming out all over. Look over here again, guys. It's gonna be a show, definitely. Got some yellowing in the leaves, and I think that's because she was lacking some watering. But we've watered, and she's been getting some water. We're gonna water again today. So yeah. Ooh, this has got some blooms on there now. Some flowers are coming out. First time I've seen it flower. This is the my memory serves me right. It's the Cuban um, myrtle plant, crep myrtle, if my memory serves me right. And I was actually um, let me see if the tag has it on there. I can't remember if the tag has it on there. Just let me check. Let's see. Yeah, that's what it is. The Cuban crep myrtle. And that's the scientific name there. But this is the first time it's actually blooming for us. Very small flower, but it's cute. I love it. Look at the details of that flower. Isn't that gorgeous? It is really pretty. Guys, my sinuses are acting up today, and I can tell that it's because of the wind blowing out here. So if I sound a little funny, that's why. But yeah, I'm anxious to put I want to put an orchid in here actually, just like I had in there before. Guys, remember this pot? This pot, look at my hand on this pot, right? Not a huge pot, beautiful pot because it has the peacock, and it's one of my favorite pots in the garden. And I had the same orchid that we were just looking at. Can you imagine? This was in there. Yes, that was in there. For those of you that don't know, this orchid, put my hand next to this orchid. Madness. It's amazing. And now it's breathing. It's in a bigger pot and it's doing so much better. But just like this orchid, I want to put another one in there because they do so well in the direct sun. Um, and I do like the way they grow and bloom for us. So I think I'm going to do that. I may, the type of orchid it is the actual encyclias. I've got a few in bloom right now, and so I'm a bit hesitant to, take any, but I want to take perhaps one from here, perhaps this one, and put it in there, pot it up. But we've got a few of them that are actually spiking now. Um, like this one, you can see this one's got this huge spike going on, and it's going to put out some flowers on there. And I've got another one over here that I do want to plant out as well. So I may just either one, and you can see this one is spiking. So I can't mess with them right now, but once they're finishing blooming, I will definitely fix up that pot over there. Look at the blooms on this, guys. And she's got more spikes coming out here. Isn't that beautiful? They're very tiny, 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 but gorgeous. I was just smelling it because I couldn't remember if this was one that is fragrant, but it's not. And I've got flowers coming out on this. Look at that. They're actually not doing so well, but they're coming out. And I think it's because we had our guy come and spray the garden because we noticed that we had a few um, pests. Um, this time of the year, springtime going into summer. I don't know if you guys experience the same in your parts of the world. Um, there's certain times of the year that you'll experience that you'll get like mealy bugs and scales and just trying to name a few, um, spider mites, those sort of stuff that just seems to just want to take over your garden or a plant or something. And so you have to keep on top of that. Yeah. So I noticed that we had on one orchid, I had mealybug, and I noticed on one of our fruit trees that we were getting scale. And so I just had our guy come out and spray the entire garden so that we can keep them at bay. Hopefully, everything will work out. So, getting back to those blooms that we were just looking at, those orange blooms, that I think sometimes when they spray, it can actually hinder the blooms from coming out as beautiful as they should. So just coming back to where we were, they don't look so great. I'll just bring you in closer so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm just hoping that they will still open up, but it looks as if when they were sprayed, it might have bothered them a bit, but hopefully they will open for us. So sometimes we have to sacrifice some, beautiful flowers to save the entire plant and the garden. So it's here nor there. You win, you lose sometimes, right? Well, here we are looking at these gingers. They're beautiful, aren't they? I love to see when they're all potted up and putting out their flowers. If you hear a funny drill sound, my husband is busy. I'm going to zoom in so you can see him from here. He's busy out there trimming up the Neesberry tree because we want to get rid of some of the lower limbs, and they don't have too many Neesberries on them. So we were kind of waiting for that opportunity. And so that's what he's dealing with right now. Oh, wow. Look, guys. Look at this orchid here. I need to straighten it out, but look at the spikes on there. Wow. That's going to be a beauty for me to show you guys when it's got its flowers open. And that particular orchid is one of my favorites as well. It's a Chamberlain mix. And it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I know you hear me say beautiful all the time, but I just love to see when some of my favorite ones are in bloom and doing so well. So we've got our plants going on here. They look so healthy. We need to put some water and trim this up. You can see that's not doing so well. It's definitely going to water that as soon as I'm done with the video. Trim that up a bit. I said I wasn't doing anything in the garden, but this is what happens, guys, when you come in the garden and you see things that's in dire need of attention. You can't help but stop and get it done, right? So that's a definite. I have to deal with that today. Just look at my husband. He is really cutting away. Let me just go over there by him to show you guys what he's doing. So what we're doing is clearing away all of what's hanging low because we don't want to encourage any of the branches getting too low. And so we tend to trim and get rid of all of the dead branches, like those little straggly ones. And it's just a matter of pruning the tree, yeah, to give it a better look. So I think he may, we, we're not gonna, yeah, he just mentioned, we're not gonna do anything with this one because they got fruits on, and really and truly we don't have to take it all away. We can trim lower down, like lower down there, rather than getting rid, because it's going up, the limb is going upwards. And that's what you got to look for when you're trimming your tree, is make sure if the limbs are going upwards, they're good. You just got to trim the ones that are going down, like this one here, for example. We can trim this back, and then this one we can trim back and just leave the other ones that's going up. So just a little tip there for you guys. We wanted to kind of work on this area and start filling in and getting it prepped because we want to plant some stuff on it here. We haven't fully decided. I'm going to try and move away with the sound. I'm not sure if you hear me when I talk when he's working. I'm going to try and move away shortly. But we were planning to fix up in here a little bit. We haven't fully decided. So we're going to be moving all these plants and stuff from in here. And if you notice, we've already planted some more pawpaw trees. If you've been watching and following me, you'll see that we used to have some pawpaw trees here before. We've reaped some pawpaws, but after a while, pawpaw trees die, and so we have to replace them. So we replaced them, and we had these growing again. So we're hoping that these will give us some fruit, and we have to actually try and catch some more so that when these aren't doing their thing anymore, we'll have more again to plant. So we just keep this little area as our little pawpaw tree area. So let me move away from here so my husband can finish up what he's doing, and we can check out some other stuff in the garden. So these guys, we had fixed them up the other day. We don't see anything. I don't see any spikes or anything on these as yet. Don't see any on the mature ones either. So, but the palms are looking great. They're starting to show their red because they're the lipstick palms. So they're starting to show their red. I don't know if you can see it, but they're starting to show the red on the body, which is what attracted us to them. This one's not so red yet. And yep, so we are ooh, look guys, I was just looking here while I was walking to show you guys. Oh, look at the flowers. So love it. Nice. This is what we call the Jamaica rain tree. I know some of you that are in Jamaica might be familiar with what I'm talking about. These flowers are so nice. I like them. They're so nice. Hope you're getting a good look at how the flowers are and how they grow. But this whole tree is starting to cover into these yellow flowers. And again, the parrots love it. We've got some blooms. Oh, this is the sweetest smelling flowers you ever want to smell in your garden. And when you walk past here, the whole area here is like fragrance. It's really nice. And we have two of these in the front yard, another one on the other side over there, and one here. And now that I think about it, I should possibly try and put one somewhere around that side because the whole garden will actually smell so nice, you know? Maybe I'll consider that. But anyway, guys, it's family to the Exorias. I don't remember the exact name of this one, but this is just one. This is just one. I mean, look how big that bloom is. And this is just scattery. It's not a full puff. And the reason why it's not like that is because, as you can see, the gardeners, when they came, they trimmed back the tree a bit, so it kind of, butchered it a bit. But they're like big puffs and smells amazing. It's getting ready to put a flower. See, this is another type of Exoria, and this one is actually white, but it's just putting out its flower. It's not ready yet. Its buds, rather. It's not ready yet. We've got some great spikes going on. Oh, look. Remember I showed you this in my last video? It was spiking, and I said it was such a gorgeous orchid. Look at it. It is gorgeous. It's really beautiful. And see, we've got spikes coming out on this one as well. We've got some more spike going on in the back there. It's all off of the same one. We've got some spikes happening all over, guys. I mean, look at the one, and let me go around and show it to you. Probably best I go around and show it to you. You can see it a lot better, I think, from this angle. Perhaps. But we have this, which is a Jamaica fire, and they've got all the spikes happening. We've got a spike there, a spike there. There's some other spikes on the other side. There's one right off here. So we got a lot of spiking. We have flower as well already coming from it. You can see right there. And another spike. So she's putting out. And guess what? I was gonna look at this one and see if anything was happening, but she's still juvenating more leaves. I don't think she's spiking for me at all. Yeah, I don't see her spiking for me at all. Let's see if this one, I don't see anything happening either. Yep, don't see anything happening on this one. But this is the yellow or lime green grammatifolium orchid. This one is supposed to be the red. And this one is the brown. Brown with like a lime green yellow flower. I've had it posted up on my Instagram. If you guys haven't been to my Instagram, it's the same name as this channel. Please check it out. Please follow. I tend to post short videos and pictures of blooms and stuff and little projects and stuff that we've done in the past. If you haven't, please follow. And here we're getting some spikes for the grammatifolium. So that's one. There's probably lots more coming up and I'm not seeing them. I'm hoping so, because this is a gorgeous, gorgeous. Let me just step back so you can see how big this is. For those of you that haven't seen this one before. And I've got it creviced into one of our older outdoor chairs that we had. Good size chair too, guys, see? And it was so big that we couldn't hang it anymore. We used to have it hanging up, but it's just so heavy, guys. It takes at least two of us to lift this. So that's the spike there. It's got 3 spikes going on here. Love it. Absolutely love it. Amazing, guys. So I can't wait. I can't wait to show you guys this in its full bloom as well. All right. And if you guys have ever seen a grammatifolium in bloom or haven't, let me tell you, the flowers that comes out of that is amazing. It's a big spray. One spike can put hundreds of flowers out. Just one spike. I don't think mine will do that, but let me tell you, it is beautiful when it is in bloom. And I will definitely bring you all along so you can see when it's in bloom. So these are the Chamberkias. And guys, this spike here, I'm not kidding. This spike is probably a good 5 feet. I'm going to step back. I don't know if I'll be able to get the zoom in properly, but it's way, way, way up there. And it goes all the way down to where I showed you down there. Huge. And it's got, let's see, 3 spikes. Yeah, 3 spikes on it so far. This is also a nice one, but I'm going to show you all of these when they're blooming for sure. Look, we finally have more of the flowers in bloom. Look, isn't this gorgeous? There's another one spike in there, so another color we'll get there. And the white's on its way out. They've been so great. And now we've got more happening here. Look, beautiful. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Just sometimes we have to step back. I'm going to step back. Look at that. And just enjoy. That right there is a blessing from God. That right there is what I'm talking about. Stepping back in the chaotic life that we have and just enjoying the beauty. Beautiful. Beautiful. My yellow bird is really, she's really not, oh, she's not looking too hot, guys. I'm not happy about this. But I'm going to give her some more water again. We've been on top of it though. Don't worry, guys. We've been paying attention to her. I think she's just going through her shock with the change of repotting. And she's gonna bounce back. She's just trying to adjust into her new pot. And yeah. And like I said, the drought has been awful. So when the time in which I repotted it, like almost after I did that, it became such a drought. And of course, unfortunately, she got the bad end of the stick. So we'll pray over her that she will bounce back really well. And she's not going to give me any flowers right now. I know that. So I come out and I talk to my plants, and I know some people do, some people don't. Some people may look at that and say, it's kind of crazy. Why are you doing that? But I talks to them, you know. And so I'm going to talk to her and just say, you're going to be okay. I know you're going to bounce back. And I know you're so pretty. And I know that you're going to be gorgeous again. But that's what I do sometimes. Here we are, enjoying these gorgeous blooms. It's all the way around. Yep. Some is on its way out. But yeah. Just had to fix my fairy. She had fallen down. Bird or something knocked her down. Yeah. Everything is looking okay considering what we have been dealing with. I see I have an orchid on the ground here. This is what happens sometimes, guys. Birds come and knock things down. The wind also plays a part in it. And so we have to redo this. So I'm just going to take this and put it aside so I can deal with it. I'll just rest it here for now. Just leave it right there. I'm sorry guys if my video was a bit off there just now. I was just trying to tuck that on the table. Wow, look. Wow, guys. She's loving it. See, her body doesn't look all that great because she's going through that transition. But she's spiking. She's flowering. So that tells me she's happy. This one is still alchemating. This one's still alchemating into where it is. You can see that. And so we're not going to get flowers right now. This one right here is flowering. There's nothing going on with these right here. My encyclias seems to be not in spike here at the moment. But this one is, look at it. She's got a lot going on. Oh yeah. Wow. That's 7 spikes that I see. Yep, 7 spikes. And this one's got 1. And you notice the spike is like that dark brown color. That means that it's going to be either purple, red, more likely a deep color flower. And these are green, so you know it's going to be a lighter color flower. Everything is on its way out on this now. So guys, these are still trying to bounce back from when I potted them in this pot. But they're not doing bad, not doing bad. I just need to come now and trim up. You see this got one or two little spikes that came out. This one is not doing so hot, but she has acclimated. I don't know if you remember, but she had like two big leaves on there, like two stalks of leaves. Well, it didn't hold up, but you can see she's acclimated because she's putting out a new growth. It doesn't look as full in here, but we're getting new growth. You can see there's a new growth coming out right there again. So that tells me it's going to do okay. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. And this one's got its budding and spike in there. So, yeah. And this, we had mounted these on here, so we'll see how they do. This one, it's losing the one that I attached. It's losing its leaves. But look, guys, it's putting out a new, and look at the root system. So I know it's doing something. The same thing with this one, guys. If you notice, right there, it's putting out new roots. So those roots will now hug onto the tree, and it will do its thing. We got a spike right here. So things are not as bad. Things are coming to come, guys. Even though there is some negative, there are positives. Today, our vibe is positiveness. And that's what we will strive for. I'm going to walk further down in here. There's not much going on that I can see from here. However, this is the time of the year for us to get some blooms and stuff. So I'm looking as we walk through and to see what might be happening. And there's nothing right here. Guys, look at the Jamaica fire. Remember I showed you last time that my last video I think it was, she had a ton of spikes. Let me just step back, guys, so you can see this thing. I mean, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 guys. This is always a show. Always a show. Just look at that, guys. Wow. One of my favorites as well. She just shows off herself every time. This is the mother one. This is the one, guys, that I just showed you on the mango tree. That was another one that was putting out flowers and had spikes. This is the mother one to that. So I got clippings off of her, and I put them in different parts of the garden because I just love it. It is just beautiful. And then over here, she's just doing the same thing. I mean, look at the spikes. This is her, I should say, baby. This came off of the same one. This came off of her. And I know I must have said that before, because I do repeat myself sometimes, because I know that sometimes there are other people that are watching and may not necessarily sorry, I was trying to close the door there, may not necessarily realize it or know. So I try to emphasize on the fact that look how big this is, and look at the spikes. And she is, yeah, she's almost as big as her mom. I mean, look at that. She's almost as big as her mom. This one is giving me some spikes. And of course, she's got some dead leaves. And this is part of the cleanup, guys. You know, we come around and we pull off. And it's important when you see these dry leaves, pull them off, guys, on your orchids, because these are the things that attracts mealybugs and spider mites and all that kind of stuff on your orchids. They live on these things, so it's best to take them off, free up the plant, and let the plant breathe. But these are the spikes, and it puts out fragrant flowers. But I'm going to show you, this is how the flowers look. This particular orchid, guys, I don't remember the name of it, unfortunately. I don't remember the name of this one, guys. I'm so sorry. But it's an amazing one as well. And that's why I have her here, because as you walk in here, when you walk in the door, you walk in here, and this usually have this whole area. It's so pertinent that all the way to the middle of my Catalea courtyard, you can smell it. You can smell it. My husband, it's not his favorite for that because it's so strong that it bothers his sinuses. And he always rows. He said, "Oh, that orchid is in bloom. I can smell it." But for me, I'm like, I'm loving it. I'm loving it because it's like that strong perfume, but then it's that flowery, like beautiful smell. But you just can't inhale it when you're too close. You can't, like, you know, inhale hard because it is very, very strong. But it's a beautiful, beautiful specimen as well. I will definitely bring you back and show you um, that particular one when it's got more flowers on it. This one is on its way out as well. Had a lot of blooms on there. Yes, guys, so this section doesn't have too much for me to show you. So I'm gonna go back out this way. But guys, this has been a nice journey. This is another one again off of that same Jamaica fire. And look at her. But yeah, guys, I think we're going to end this video at this point. And so just wanted to show you this is in bloom. Beautiful today, guys. It's just gorgeous. I just want to keep showing you more and more. I want to end the video, but it's like I'm drawn to show you more and more. I mean, just look at all the blooms that's happening in this garden. It is so pretty. So pretty. And we're looking at all the puffballs. These are the crown of thorns. This one is the firecracker, I believe this one is called. Firecracker. And we have all of the puffball. These are the small ones. I have another plant that has a huge, this is not too big, but this is the puff. I'm trying to remember, but I think it's called puffball. If I'm right, it's called puffball, and it's got a whole lot more coming out. This is the bigger plant. This is a tree farm one as well, but it doesn't have anything going on right now. But this one puts out like twice the size puffball. We planted this one here last year. either last year or beginning of this year, and she's doing well. She's doing really well. So guys, before I go, I just wanted to share this with you. I don't know if I shared it with you before, but in the Vanda section, where my husband loves to keep some of his Vandas, I have a Vanda that is named after me. It was awarded to me. And this is its flowers, and it's in bloom. It smells amazing. Amazing. It was given and honored, awarded to me by Moats Orchids. Many of you may know them. They are one of the largest orchid growers, Vanda growers in Florida. And this is the name. And you can see right there. This is the name of it. There were only a few of them. I don't know if they have any more, but if you do want to reach out to Moats Orchids, you can give them this reference number. This is the actual name of the orchid, and it's named Vanda Susan Ebanks, and that's the full name there. You can go online. Sometimes you'll find it online, sometimes you may not, but you can reach out to them because, like I said, they only had a few of them because they were quite rare, and you can get one and put in your garden if you like. I so love it. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Beautiful. And I just had to share that with you guys. So before I end my video, I just wanted to show that to you. Hope you love it. Hope you totally love it. So that's it for now, guys. I am definitely gonna say goodbye for now. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you all so much for tuning into my channel. Welcome, welcome. And thank you so much, all of my new subscribers. I appreciate all your comments. Give me your thumbs up. And you all have a blessed weekend and a beautiful week ahead of you. Take care for now.